Last review today. Say hi to Stinker. Oh, bye, Stinker. Never mind, I guess. So, Eric Rothstein, LPN, and for St. Luke's Miners Campus in Tamaqua. They call it the Hometown Miners Campus, but I think it's called Star. I don't even know what it's called anymore. They've changed so much. I wanted to make sure to put in a review for this too, specifically. It's been a long time coming. I've been battling cancer myself. Doing my best not to die because my daughter, I'm all she's got, and she needs me, and I don't have time for that. None of us do, right? Not an early one. It's not time. So my beautiful daughter has a plethora of medical records. In fact, I have an entire file drawer just for her hard copies from Florida before we came up here 7 years ago, which I will introduce you to. This is just her folder for the surgery she's about to have, but these are her medical records. I can't just go bouncing doctor to doctor. She's 12 now, almost 13. And we've been here 7 years. And if you can imagine, that entire drawer is dedicated to only her first couple years of life in Florida. And it was a pretty good little place when we first moved up here. And they did stay dedicated to her, but it turned into a train wreck, especially for me as an adult. Pediatric, we seem to have been really blessed with. You can see my other review that I just made. I'll just put it that way. She's been covered. Even here at this office, the St. Luke's Miners Campus. I'm sorry, Hometown Rural Campus, excuse me. The Hometown Rural Clinic, my goodness. So Eric Rothstein has flipped this place upside down because it was bad. I mean, they have everything from their students coming in there and stuff to it was a train wreck in there. They were kind of out there on their own, nobody really monitoring anymore. And we were not getting the care we were supposed to be getting there as adults, at least. I don't know about the other pediatric, but Lily, fortunately, my daughter has been blessed beyond measure, so I'm not too concerned about that one. But as an adult, I still have my port, I mean, this has been a nightmare. But I don't give up very easy. And my stepfather was a doctor. I'll give you a very short backstory on that, just like I did in my other review. He was the president of the board at Lee Memorial Hospital in Florida for over 20 years, which was the most prestigious on our coast in Southwest Florida, until it became Health Systems, which I don't agree with. It's like he said it would be, like a big health department that just shuffles everyone through like bovine getting, branded. Well, no matter how rich, poor, healthy, sick, you're all the same crap to them, right? Just another prescription, roll them out, a patient cured is a customer lost kind of thing. And it's not how it's supposed to be. The original Hippocratic oath that doctors used to take, like my stepdad had hung on his wall. He was also the president of the Presidential Board of Doctors in Southwest Florida, by the way. And he introduced East Indian doctors to all of America, much less Southwest Florida. And I have all those records. They're even online. Dr. Vijaya Ratnasar from Florida Bar, if you want to check it out. He's got an amazing history, and I'm very blessed to say that my late stepfather is my late stepfather. And he was wonderful. And when he passed away, I got scared. And I trust in God's natural remedies above all else. I do everything I can to not run to doctors first, because that's not what we're supposed to do. However, God does still need to use doctors. Luke was a physician, right? He wasn't a physician. He was an apothecary. That was before that word became the part of the medical thing. However, God had to use him, right? So we have to accept the fact that sometimes God has to work through doctors, and it is a reality. And the original Hippocratic Oath, in my personal paraphrase, said that they would let God work through them to heal the body. Not a patient cured as a customer lost. Eric Rothstein, LPN, I think, right? LPN? Literally came in and swooped in there and turned that place upside down and got it right, where we weren't even getting phone calls back. We didn't even exist anymore. You couldn't get through to anybody on the phone. You go in there, it's just a train wreck. It's like, I don't even have words to express how messy it was in there. And they've kept my daughter going. They've made sure that she had the very best care. And now they made sure I do too. And I see other people coming in there that are very grateful for the work that's been done in there and how they turn that place back around. And where we couldn't just pick up our records and leave, because it's too much. And instead of having to run a different direction or go hunt somebody else down that might be better and still to no avail, um, he really did an amazing job there. And the staff there, I love you, India. Thank you. Ladies at the front, we love you. We miss Jackie, but I know that, God will make sure that Lily has the best when she comes there, and I will too. It's so orderly and so organized and so attentive now. And I look forward to sharing after my daughter's big spine surgery this coming Tuesday, February 24th. I look forward to sharing videos of her getting back on her horseback riding. She is visually impaired, albino, highly special needs. And but her sport and her best therapy other than PT at the little St. Luke's Nescahoning PT that we talked about in my last video is equestrian, horseback riding. And when she gets back in the saddle, Eric, everyone, I look forward to sharing videos because I know that you're going to be one of the main implements in her recovery, as well as the PT and her surgeon. And we look forward to coming there now. And we're very grateful for what you've done and for what everyone there does for us and how they treat us like we exist and like we actually matter and our life actually matters in their hands. And we couldn't be more grateful. Thanks for following my reviews.